Hello, my name is Christian Randolph, and my topic is virtual learning versus non-virtual learning. The reason I chose this topic is because I'm very interested in how virtual learning has affected others, not just college students, not just high school students, but people like homeschool students, people in special needs classes, people that didn't normally have classes to begin with. I wanted to see how it affected them more than it affected a regular high school or college student. Um, Basically, what I did to find out the answer to this question is I interviewed a regular college student for a comparison with a homeschool student and the mother of a special needs student. And forgive me. And during these interviews, I asked them a series of questions of which they prefer, virtual learning or non-virtual learning. I asked them why they liked whichever one they liked, if they prefer one over the other, what's the positives of virtual learning, what's the negatives of virtual learning, and vice versa, and just wanting to know how everything just affected them as a whole. And in asking these questions, I've learned that no one really liked the virtual learning over in-person learning. All of them preferred in-person learning, but all for different reasons. Like when I asked one of my college friends why they preferred in-person learning, they said because virtual learning doesn't help because it's not a learning environment and they get distracted very easily, which I can relate to because I also get distracted very easily. But when I asked a homeschool student why they preferred in-person learning or preferred homeschool learning versus virtual learning, they said that they preferred homeschool learning because even though they go to school maybe once or twice a week and do all the work at home, during that once or twice a week in school, when they get a one-on-one with a teacher, that helps them, even though they start to do all the work themselves, that helps them understand a little bit more and have, like, social interaction, which they don't normally get because they're homeschooled. Also, when it came to the special needs student who is in middle school, the mother of the special needs student has told me how the change from in-person learning to virtual learning is incredibly difficult, not only because of the student having to change her pattern or schedule, which is hard for a special needs child. If they have a specific pattern they follow, it is hard to break them out of that pattern and get them to do something new. But it also affected the mother because now that her child is homeschooled and she still has to work, she has to take time out of her work or take breaks to help her child learn because a special needs child needs a lot of attention from others, from their parent or from what would normally be their teacher when learning in school. So all in all, I would say that virtual learning in-person learning is overall better than virtual learning for all students because not only is it a learning environment for most, not only is it a learning environment for most and something that we're all used to, but it also has the benefit of being it also has benefits of social interaction and other things that affect our education and our health. Ooh, that is the best I can do. But yeah, that is what I've found, and I hope you agree. Yeah.